Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to see you. I'm sorry to get started a little bit late today. I had a few glitches actually getting onto the Zoom system. And then once I was on, I want you to know that we have a very big presentation today with a lot of information. July is a super busy month. Many of you, welcome back. I know that you have been on vacation with your families, with your children, and school has been closed. I'm sure all of you parents who sent your kids back to school this morning are celebrating, which is a really wonderful thing. If you are not mom and dad, but you're a kid and you're on, I'm sorry that you're back at school today, but I hope you're having a wonderful day. Actually, you just finished your first day back at school, I imagine, because it is Monday night. So for all of you joining me from Singapore, the Philippines, Malaysia, Vietnam, I welcome you and good evening. If you're joining us from Europe, good afternoon. And if you're joining us from the United States, good morning. So I just wanted to let you know that on the WhatsApp groups, I announced actually 5 calls. Today is the first of 5 calls that we're going to be on. Oops, I'm just putting my phone on airplane mode. That we're going to be on. And today's call is actually about all of the July specials and some great ways that we can use them. And there are a lot of specials in the 3 markets. After that, we're going to talk a lot about the next few weeks. We're going to be talking about the A, B, C's, and D's about using and sharing essential oils. And those should be really exciting. The other thing is that we already announced what the prizes will be. And I'm telling you right now, we're limiting it to 100 people on the live call. And then afterwards, it will be, there'll be a taped version available. So just so you know what's going on in the month of July, we've announced the 5 calls, so take a look at your WhatsApp group. If you're not a member of any of the WhatsApp groups from Asia, from Singapore, or from Malaysia, or from Vietnam, please try to get on to one of the WhatsApp groups because you really will find out a lot of information. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you and we're going to get started. Hold on. Oh, I meant to tell you, I have my 4th of July earrings on today. I don't know if any of you noticed. I put on my big red, white, and blue earrings just so all of you would see. 4th of July is almost here, and we'll talk more about that later. Hold on. Okay. Okay, everyone, we have a lot to talk about. It is July 2018. I want to tell you all happy 4th of July. Whether you're celebrating or not, the 4th of July is one of those holidays that people have come to know about all over the world. It is when the United States basically wrote their Declaration of Independence from Europe, from England, and we have now a celebration every 4th of July, and we have fireworks and all sorts of special parties. And it really is a lot of fun. In my neighborhood, the houses are not too close together, and people have started to already set off fireworks in their backyard, and many of the clubs and parks and even towns will begin to have fireworks and parades to celebrate this wonderful day. My own daughter is a 3rd of July birthday, and so we always celebrate a red, white, and blue birthday for her. So her birthday, she'll be 19 tomorrow. We're celebrating that and all super happy. We're going to talk about monthly specials and tips in 3 different markets today. So if you want to take screenshots, if you want to take notes, whatever is the easiest for you, but you're going to receive a lot of information this evening. Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk a little bit about the NFR specials. Number 1 is the NFR special is cedarwood, Bois de Cèdre in French, and this obviously is a bottle that came from Canada, but a wonderful aroma, terrific for sleeping and relaxation. It is the product of the month, so if you put in 125 PV or more, order on your monthly LRP or Loyalty Rewards Program order, you will receive a free 15 milliliter bottle of cedarwood. This is an NFR special. We use a lot of cedarwood in our house. My mom uses it for sleeping, and so do I use it, and my kids and my husband. We love to put it on the soles of our feet every night. and it has kind of a warm, woody aroma, but not too strong, which I really love. It's also wonderful for you gentlemen out there, not very floral. And if you have any sort of, if you live in a temperate climate, and I'm not addressing usually most of the people in Asia, but if you live in a temperate climate or you tend to have moths in your home, it does repel moths. Cedar wood repels moths. Some of you may have heard of a cedar closet, and that's exactly what that does. Okay, so cedar wood emits a warm and woody aroma that inspires feelings of wellness and vitality, and is often used during massage to relax and soothe. It's great as a facial toner because of its clarifying properties. You can add it to a warm bath to promote a relaxing environment. Use before exercising, 2 drops onto the chest, also for that kind of focused, for good focus before you start your exercise routine. Diffuse at the end of the day for relaxing. Improve the appearance of skin imperfections by directly applying 1 drop to the area. I actually didn't know that about cedar wood. I'm going to try it. I have actually a scrape that I have on my left foot, and I haven't been able to get rid of it. And maybe I'll try cedar wood. You want to diffuse it in your office or workspace when needing to feel confident or peaceful, and you want to place a few drops on a cotton ball and leave in closets or other areas. So that goes back to wanting to get rid of moths, placing a few drops on a cotton ball. Okay, our second special NFR is the body scrub, 10% off on the body scrub. And I know most of you have tried this. If you haven't had a chance to try it, please do. It will leave your skin feeling really wonderful. So I use it one of 2 ways. I either step into the shower and use it after I've bathed to kind of soften my skin, and then rinse off. It has little particles of salt that you can, actually exfoliate the skin. Or sometimes I only use it on one part of my body, like my feet or my hands or my elbows, whatever's feeling a little bit dry. So whether you want to exfoliate your entire body or you want just a little bit of spot exfoliation, this is a terrific product. So I will warn you, hold on a second, there's a little bit more about the body scrub. If you get into your shower and you put exfoliating body scrub all over, please be kind and really rinse down the shower after you use it, because the person who steps in next will find a slippery floor and will kill themselves slipping on a greasy, slippery floor. So just be really mindful of rinsing down well after you've used your body scrub. And of course, you yourself, be careful. If you put it on the soles of your feet because you want soft feet, step gingerly and gently and do a good rinse for yourself so that you don't wind up slipping. The exfoliating body scrub is infused with wild orange, grapefruit, and bergamot, and you want to apply it generously to a damp body, not a dry body. And then you want to massage it gently and on any rough areas for exfoliation, and rinse thoroughly. So the key word there is rinse. Rinse, rinse, rinse afterwards. And keep family relationships going strong by making sure that the next person who uses your shower. I know I did this once to my husband. I think he's still, whenever he sees the exfoliating scrub, he runs out of the bathroom because he doesn't want to slip again. Okay. Copaiba and wild orange. Who doesn't love these essential oils? What I love about them is that you can use them together, you can use them apart, and this month there's actually an NFR special for them. Need my eraser, folks. I know some of you have younger children and sometimes they are using your tablet while you're working, or maybe we inadvertently scribble on the page. I'm trying to make sure that I block annotation on the screen, but sometimes when I'm rushing, I forget. So sorry for the quick interruption. So Dr. Hill has described copaiba as a great companion to frankincense. And he said, in fact, that if he didn't have frankincense, he would choose copaiba. And it is one of those amazing, it's actually a blend of 4 different species of the Copaferia plant. And I love the fact that it has a very mild aroma. So it blends with just about anything that you could think of. It has been suggested for uses for pains, for detoxification, for sleep and relaxation. We've done entire presentations about Copaiba. I'm not going to do one on today, but if you have not tried Copaiba, it is an amazing oil, and I strongly suggest you try it. So the good news for the NFR markets is we have a July enrollment promo. So if you place a 100 PV order from July 1st through the July 31st, you will receive a 15 milliliter wild orange. If you place a 200 PV enrollment order between July 1st and July 31st, you will receive a Copaiba in addition. Many of you know that our supplies of Copaiba are relatively, our supplies are limited, and that each account is limited to 1 per month. So if they're putting together this promo, it means that they think not only is Copaiba enough of an incentive for someone to come in with a 200 PV enrollment order, it's also a wonderful way to begin to introduce essential oils to a new person. So considering kicking off the summer months with 2 of doTERRA's most popular oils. Okay. So I just wanted to put together this quick graphic because I love the way it looked. So free product of the month is your cedarwood, and your 10% off is your doTERRA exfoliating body scrub. Okay, did you enroll in June in the NFR, in the NFR markets? If you did, and your enrollment order was at least 100 PV, did you know that if you place an LRP order in July, you will receive a free LLV, Lifelong Vitality, including the Microplex VMZ, XE Omega, and the Alpha CRS. So that's really cool. I actually had several enrollments in June, and all of them got they're on schedule. I can't say they got, but they're on schedule with their LRPs of at least 100 PV. So it was 100 in June and 100 in July. So if you did order in June, or you enrolled somebody in June in the NFR market, so that's the US market, they are now qualified to earn their free LLV. So pick up the phone, please. Give them a reminder. Tell them that the LRP can go in anytime in the month of July. And once that 100 PV LRP is processed, they will receive their LLV in that same box, or at least that's what they're telling us. So if you enrolled in June, or you enrolled someone in June in the NFR markets, please make sure that they know about this special. Okay, so here's 3 diffuser blends that I put together for you so that you can basically really get great use out of your new oils. So the first one is what we're calling a room freshener. 2 drops of cedarwood, and for those of you who see those little rounded things or not familiar with them, those are the drops. So you want 2 drops of cedarwood, 2 drops of melaleuca, and 2 drops of wild orange. And this is a lovely blend, very refreshing. People should really like it when it smells clean, when they come into your house. It can also remove toxins because melaleuca is a terrific detoxifier, as is cedarwood. All of the wood oils, folks, are great for detoxification, for clearing the air. Actually, think of big giant trees and how they act to absorb toxins and release oxygen that we so desperately need. And then finally, wild orange, a terrific addition, and gives us a little bit of that bright citrus. We all know that citrus is a terrific detoxifier too. So this is a great room freshener blend. Okay, Elevate diffuser blend, again using our cedarwood. This time we're going to use 4 drops of cedarwood, 2 drops of ylang-ylang, and 1 drop of peppermint. So cedarwood is that lovely woody smell. The ylang-ylang is floral and can be a little bit heavy on its own, but blended with other things, it's wonderful. I happen to love ylang-ylang. It's great for hormonal support. And finally, peppermint. So that bright, clean drop of peppermint at the end to brighten up this blend and make it very useful and fresh. I like the idea of blending the wood with the flowers and the herbs. And we've talked on this call many times about learning what types of oils work for what. And I think maybe in August or September, I'm going to go back and do another presentation about the chemistry wheel, because I see some questions sometimes online about specific ailments. What we want to do is break down those ailments into their component parts. Is it a virus? Is it a bacteria? Is it an infection? And then treat it as such. Always go back to your basic biology and your body systems, and then begin to look for oils that support those body systems. Remember, we're not doctors, but we can help to support the body. Okay, and finally, sweet sleep. 3 drops of bergamot, 2 drops of your cedar wood, and 1 drop of marjoram. So again, a lovely blend, very sweet and calming. Here we have the citrus of the bergamot, we have the cedar wood, which is our wood oil, and we have our marjoram, which are our herbs. So here we have, again, citrus, wood, and herbs, but just a different combo. So begin to think of citrus, wood, and herbs as a possible combo for something that you're putting together, and maybe you'll find success with a particular blend. I'd love to hear if you put together a blend that's been particularly helpful for you, or that you really like and that your family likes. Okay, so bold stripes, bright stars, brave hearts. This is what the 4th of July is all about. So we have our red, white, and blue, which are the colors of the American flag. And I just have 2 quick slides to show you with some ideas for you for this holiday. And if you're joining me, as I said, from the United States, happy 4th of July. I won't be talking to you on Wednesday, but I hope you are resting and relaxing with your family. A lot of people are traveling. Okay, so the red, white, and blue diffuser blend. Now, none of these oils are on special this month, but 2 lucky winners on our call will win the Purify, a 15 milliliter bottle actually of Purify. So if you want to blend 1 drop of passion, 1 drop of Purify, and 2 drops of juniper berry, you'll have the red, white, and blue blend, and a great blend for the 4th of July, because we talk about a passion for our country, and also purifying because we've gone through some trials and now we're coming out the other side. And finally, juniper berry, again, a larger tree working to clarify and purify. Okay. And I know the slide is a little wonky, folks. I'm sorry. That's actually wild orange. If you're serving any sorts of fruits during your holiday season, or now that it's summertime, consider washing them first with a little bit of water with your wild orange in it. It can help to remove toxins. Berries especially tend to be fairly toxic. You want to make a little bit of a bath for them. So form a big bowl of water, and then put a few drops of wild orange or your lemon, and then dip in your berries. And that's a great way for you to remove any pesticides or residues, or even somebody who had dirty hands and didn't quite wash them before they picked up your berries. It also will give a clean, fresh taste to your fruit, but not overpowering. So a big bowl of water, a couple of drops, 1 to 4 drops of the essential oil, and then kind of swish around the berries. You needn't scrub them with a brush. They are not potatoes. And then take them out and serve them. They will be delicious. And remember, always wash your berries right before serving. If you wash them too long and far in advance, they will come out like mush, because berries don't like water that much and they begin to get mushy. Okay, let's talk to our friends in doTERRA, Malaysia. Malaysia, you have a lot of specials this month. So whether you're in JB or Kuala Lumpur or some other part, or in Penang, I want to say hi to everybody. I haven't had a chance to address specifically the Malaysia market in a couple of weeks, but my goodness, I was online today and double checking some of the specials, and I was really amazed. Some of them are super cool. So let's go. Okay, so number 1 is you have some new colleagues in your office. So please join us in welcoming our new colleagues, Radia Ismail and Santhanan Thanesari. They will both be a customer service manager for Radia and a customer service agent. So you had a chance to step into the office and say hello to these ladies. It's terrific. If you haven't, please stop by and take a wander and just say hi. I'm sure they're doing a wonderful job, and I know that that office is just blossoming. So these are two wonderful additions. Okay, you also have a new product available. Petitgrain has a fresh herbaceous note and it's popular among women and men. It's historically used for cleaning purposes, eases feelings of tension and stress. It can support a healthy immune function and helps promote restful sleep. Now, for me, Petitgrain smells like super strong grapefruit. So if you love grapefruit, you're going to love Petitgrain. It is more popular, I would say, with men, and it's a great substitute for lavender because it has a similar chemical profile to lavender. So if you're bored with lavender, if you used enough of it, or you ran out and you want to try Petitgrain, I would definitely do it. It is part of the citrus family, so it's going to have that kind of bright, clean smell to it, and it is wholesale RM 116 with a PV of 29. So go and enjoy your Petitgrain. Okay, what's your monthly promotion in Malaysia? In Malaysia, you want to enroll with a 100 PV order. You want to place a 100 PV LRP order in the second month, and you're going to get 100 product points in the third month, and that's pretty cool. And this is actually going to run for 2 full months. It's the Sharing Wellness promotion, and it's running from July 1st through August 31st. So 2 full months. Enroll with 100, place 100 on LRP, and get 100 free product points. This is Malaysia only, folks, so don't be confused. This is for our Malaysia team. Okay, 10% discount in July, also in Malaysia. Tea Tree Touch. So tea tree is well known for its powerful antiseptic properties. It can be used to cleanse and purify the skin and nails. You can rub on fingernails and toenails after showering to keep nails looking healthy, or after a manicure or pedicure. Just make sure that the polish is super dry, ladies. You don't want to put it on wet polish. And you want to soothe mild skin irritation by applying Tea Tree Touch. Use after shaving to soothe and cool the skin. Apply for cleansing and rejuvenating also on the skin, and finally promotes a healthy complexion. For any of the teenagers that are listening, or parents of teenagers, this is a great roll-on to keep in the bathroom for your teenagers who may be having problems with blemishes from time to time. They can just dot on a single blemish, or they can apply it to their entire face, whichever they prefer. It tends to work better at night, because then it can kind of sit on the face and no perspiration will take it off. You want to make sure, obviously, that you're avoiding the eyes, but also very good for cleansing and soothing the skin. So 10% off in July in Malaysia. Okay, product of the month in Malaysia, lemon oil, again, with 125 PV order. Clean, fresh citrus. I don't have to explain lemon. I know you all love lemon. You use it all the time. You can use it for many different things, including cooking and diffusing. I like the third tip here that says you can dilute it with coconut oil for daily fingernail conditioning massage. Now that's a cool thing. And then you can also use it with peppermint in water for a refreshing mouth rinse. So that's also a terrific thing for those of you who have tried oil pulling, which is basically taking a tablespoon of either coconut oil or organic olive oil and swishing it between your teeth. You can add a drop of lemon oil into that mixture, and it will help to pull toxins from your mouth. And when you finish swishing, please expectorate. Do not swallow your swished oils, but it's a great way to detoxify the mouth, and done really once a month is probably enough. I do know people who do it more frequently. I'm probably going to get that comment in the chat, but certainly once a month is a great way to use the oil pulling for detoxification. Okay, for in Malaysia, a birthday gift. Now, my birthday passed in June, so I wouldn't get this, but my daughter would because it's her month. They have a surprise gift just for you. And just 3 simple steps to be able to redeem your gift. You want to register as a local Malaysia or international wellness advocate who lives in Malaysia, have an active LRP template in Malaysia, and purchase a minimum 100 PV order in a single invoice during the month. and you're going to you're going to identify yourself to the office, and they're going to send you a surprise gift. If anybody's received a surprise birthday gift already, please let me know. I'd love to hear what some of the gifts are. I imagine it's just an essential oil, but it might be something else fun. I know when I come to Asia sometimes, I've gotten things like a thumb drive in the shape of an essential oil bottle, and I've gotten all sorts of cool presents from time to time. Okay. Keep up to date. You want to make sure that you're keeping up to date with your office. If you're in Malaysia, the official Facebook website is doTERRA Malaysia. Instagram is doTERRA_MY. Like them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram today, folks. You really are going to get a lot of information. Their graphics are beautiful. You can find out right from the beginning what's going on. They're always postings throughout the month. It's a great way to keep in touch. If you're not on Facebook or Instagram, get on today, at least one of them. Don't have to sit there chatting all day, wasting time. I know that's the big thing, but getting on and being able to contact your business contacts is a great way to keep up to date. Okay, shipping rates and timelines. I know this has been a big question in Malaysia, and I know for those of you who are not in Malaysia, you're probably thinking, oh, this is boring. Hold on, folks. We have a little bit more, and then we're going to draw our prizes. So shipping in Malaysia, shipping rates are now RM15. Not bad. Flat rate throughout Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur and Selangor within 2 business days. All peninsular Malaysia states except KL and Selangor within 5 business days, and East Malaysia within 10 business days. And I have to tell you, those are pretty quick times. I know that Malaysia is a big country, and it's not a super big country, but a little bit spread out, shall we say. And so getting those packages delivered on time is a big priority for doTERRA. So all orders placed before 9 p.m. Malaysia time will be processed on the day itself. Orders placed after 9 p.m. will be processed the next working day, and that only makes sense. An email on the tracking number will be sent to your email address registered with doTERRA, and you can track your order via, and there's some options on your shipment tracking order. Obviously, if you want more information on shipping rate and timelines, you want to contact the office and go see those lovely new ladies who were just employed by your office. Okay, doTERRA Singapore, I know you've all been waiting. We have some specials for you, and let's go through them. Okay, survey and win. Number 1. We are looking at better ways to connect with you. Help us understand you by completing this quick and easy survey. One lucky winner will stand a chance to win a tangerine worth Sing 36. So I think filling out a survey is always a good thing. It helps you to keep connected with your local office. The Singapore office is big, but it is not enormous, and so your voice needs to be heard. And if you have something to say, you want to make comments on the survey, and put your name in for the tangerine. That's a great little prize. Tangerine has a wonderful citrusy aroma, but a little bit richer and sweeter, in my opinion, than some of the other citrus. I love to drink it in water in the morning, or I take it under my tongue as a substitute for grapefruit essential oil, which I love as a detoxifier. Dr. Hill recommended 2 drops of frankincense and 2 drops of grapefruit under the tongue each morning for detoxification and general health, and I have continued to do that since the convention of 2017. Tangerine is a wonderful substitute because it has very high levels of D-limonene. Okay, party in the house. 4th of July, so here we go. I know that this is not your day of celebration necessarily, Singapore, but what a fun way to celebrate. As we know, doTERRA is an American company, and so they're going to have a party in the doTERRA offices. When? From noon to 8:30 p.m. Really cool. Free admission. There are going to be product trainings, product experience, life hacks, and DIY, do-it-yourself, activity sheets, on-site sale, and a swag sale, all in a day. Wow. So if I were you, I would rush over to the Singapore Product Center and make sure at least sometime during the day, I'm sure they're going to have all sorts of drawings and things, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So enjoy your party, everyone, on the 4th, and I will be thinking of you. As you're partying there, I'll be partying here. Okay, enrollment promotion for Singapore. If you place an enrollment order of 100 PV, in the next month an LRP order, you will receive an LLV, which is similar to the promotion that was running in the US. The promotion in the US for NFR is actually in its completions phase now, but Singapore is just beginning. This promotion will run from July 1st through August 31st, so you have 2 full months to take advantage of this promotion. If you place your enrollment order and then the next month place your LRP order. So what does that mean? It basically means that you need to place your enrollment order now in July and then your LRP in August to be able to get your LRP. What's not clear here is that to get your LLV. What's not clear here is if you place your enrollment order in August, can you place your LRP in September? My guess is probably not. So you want to make sure that that's clear. Enroll with a 100 PV enrollment order and place an LRP order in the second month, in a second month. So maybe it is you can continue it. Please get clarification, leaders. I know a lot of you are on the call today, and spread the word to your teams, because this is a wonderful opportunity for them to get exposed to the product, or really just get an extra pack of LLV and to save Singapore 182. Okay. In Singapore, your 10% off in July is actually the Healthy Hold Glaze. So different from the NFR and different from Malaysia. I use this in the front of my hair, which tends to be a little bit fluffy. I don't know if you noticed this morning I had used my glaze, so it may be a little bit less fluffy. It provides an all-in-one flexible hold styling aid. It is a flexible hold styling aid that protects, nourishes, and fortifies for smooth, shiny hair, keeps your hair in place without leaving behind heavy residue, and provides heat-activated conditioning and thermal protection to keep your hair safe. Use on dry hair prior to using a heated styling tool. And with protein-rich nanoparticles designed to promote improved moisture and softness in hair, it provides immediate smoothing, conditioning, and shine for dull hair. So I'm gonna let you in on everybody in on a little secret. So my son is a teenager and he's 16. And he has crazy hair like my father used to have, his grandfather. Except my father, his grandfather, was super neat and would always use some sort of a pomade on his hair to keep his hair soft and natural and styled and looking gentlemanly. My son, on the other hand, gets out of the shower and feels he can just run out of the house and leave his hair like the wild man of Borneo. And his father and I are always shouting at him, "Go fix your hair, go fix your hair." So even with his kind of crazy curly hair, and he keeps it short in the back and a little long on the top, a little too long, but now that we're in the middle of the World Cup, I can see all of the footballers are using their hair super long on the tops. This is the new style. So I know he's right in style, but his hair is crazy. And so when we send him back, what is he using? The Healthy Hold Glaze. So even with crazy teenage hair, you can get some sort of relief and you can help. I should have a picture of him here with a before and after. He probably wouldn't let me do that, so I'm just letting you in the secret privately. But he really does look so much better when he styles his hair. I guess we all do, don't we? When we comb our hair, except for those of you who have no style haircuts that you just kind of wash and go. Mostly men, not ladies. That you maybe don't need the Healthy Hold Glaze. But even now and then, it's nice to have a little extra shine on your hair. So this is a terrific product. Okay, Singapore also has 15 milliliter lemon as the product of the month. And I already shared with you what some of the benefits are and how you can use them. I like the last tip on this list that says place a few drops of lemon essential oil on a cotton ball and place in a room to remove odor and freshen a room. Also, if you have the air con on in the evening, you can place a cotton ball up close to the, or just actually gently rest it in one of the vents of the air conditioner, and you'll smell that beautiful. It works as a natural diffuser. You'll smell that beautiful lemon and citrusy smell throughout your apartment. Okay, July 28th, July 2018. Let's talk about training. A lot of training going on in Singapore, and I am eternally grateful that they are producing such a wonderful schedule. On the 3rd of July, actually tomorrow, business and product training. On the 5th, product training. And then again on the 10th, 12th, 19th, 24th, 26th, and 31st, product training. So there's really no excuse for folks. I don't know what the exact schedule is. it says click here for more information. But if you have received the Singapore email, you'll be able to click through any of these to find out more about the trainings. The good news is in the weeks ahead, as I continue to do this presentation, I'll be bringing up more information about specifics for the training. It's just for today, because we have so much to cover, I didn't want to go through and be clicking through to another website to show you what the training is. But keep this in mind. We've got a lot of trainings. Basically, every few days, you've got a training. Certainly every week there's at least one, and so you want to keep that in mind. Invite your friends. People love to hear about the products, and they're super interested in getting healthy. So help your friends to become acquainted with the Singapore office and the doTERRA products. Okay, this is kind of fun. In Singapore, they're doing actually a recycle the bottle. doTERRA loves to go green and save the earth. We're encouraging all our members to join us in recycling your used essential oil bottles. Kindly drop off your empty bottles at our product center. Now, I have to say, I think this is a wonderful way for you to be to help our earth stay clean. The other thing that you might consider doing is, if you are sharing the oils and you do have a new member, allow them to take that bottle that maybe has a few drops in it, or maybe even is empty, add a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, shake up the bottle and give it to them so that they can begin to build their collection and begin to use different sorts of oils. So whether you are kind of rinsing out your bottle a little bit for a friend or a new builder, or you're recycling your bottle responsibly, dispose of your bottles responsibly and make sure that you're getting the most out of each and every bottle. Okay, two more things. Sorry. You can follow doTERRA Singapore on Instagram. As we mentioned, for Malaysia, they have their own site, and enable your notifications to get immediate updates on fun videos, visuals, giveaways, and lucky draws. So if you go on to doTERRA Singapore on Instagram, you can follow them. I follow them. I'm going to follow actually doTERRA Malaysia to see what's going on, and they have some great graphics that you can use on your own Instagram pages or your own social media. Anything, any graphics that doTERRA provides, you can reuse yourself to spread the word. And on Facebook, follow on Facebook to get instant updates, firsthand information, again, promotions, contests, and lucky draws. I know they do things from time to time. Receive instant notifications, and you can see they have sort of that rainbow of bottles, which I actually showed last month, because many of the graphics that I'm providing to you come from the Facebook page. If you haven't had time to join Facebook, or you haven't gotten onto the doTERRA International Singapore page, make it a priority to get onto those pages today. Okay, so I covered, that was a lot of information in a short amount of time. Let me stop the share. My goodness. My mouth is dry from talking so much. Hold on, I'm gonna have a sip. This is actually iced coffee for those of you who think, what is she drinking? It's morning here, so I'm having my morning coffee, and I'm gonna be picking two lucky winners. And the two lucky winners, if those of you who are on the WhatsApp group, you know that I posted yesterday a huge, there we go, a huge WhatsApp post of exactly what's been going on. And today, July 2nd, was the monthly specials, how to get the most out of them. New recipe and diffuser roller bottle blends for a happy 4th of July. And two lucky winners today will get the Purify to use in the red, white, and blue blend. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to actually post the winners, right on the website as soon as I get off. And our two winners today, sorry, everybody. Okay, so our two winners today are Binala and Sandra Lee. Our two winners are Binala and Sandra Lee. You are the winners of a 15 milliliter Purify. So, and I'm gonna congratulations on your wins. If you actually, let me get on the chat because I see there's a few questions here. Oops. Where's our show? There we go. So someone's asking, there's no 200 PV LRP promo for NFR this month? No, there is not. We may be announcing one later in the month. I also have a feeling there are going to be some more promos on people for the rest of the month in the US, because this is a celebration month for us. Someone said, received Tea Tree in January, and then okay, so one of our winners actually would like us to repurpose. So I'm going to announce one more winner. And our third winner is, wow, lucky. Woohoo! This almost never happens. Okay, our third winner is Sean Lee. Sean Lee, S-H-A-A-N Lee. Sean Lee. Oops. Congratulations. So Banala, Sandra Lee, and Sean Lee. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and have a wonderful evening. I will see you back here again next Monday evening, and I'm looking forward to talking to you all again. And next week, we're going to be talking about the A's. So we start with our series, the ABCs of essential oil usage and sharing. Number one, the A is appearance. Are all brands of oils what they appear to be? If you are sharing, what's your image? And 2 lucky winners will get the Spa Exfoliating Body Scrub for a beautiful appearance. So have a wonderful week, everyone, and I'll see you all back here next week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye now.